right, I just picked up 4 new fragrances from Mirror Image, so let's just get right into it. All right, first up is Christmas Magic. I'll just tell you right out of the gate, spoiler alert, this is a banger. I love this one. I love Christmas scents. I'm glad he did one, and I really love pine at Christmas. I love just that Christmas tree piney smell. Perfect type of Christmas. I like spices and all the other ways of doing Christmas too, but pine is probably my favorite if I had to absolutely pick one scent profile for Christmas. So this is a hybrid. He combined Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum, Penhaligon's Juniper Sling, and Killian's Smoking Hot. And as usual, we did a really good job of blending these 3, so it really smells like its own unique fragrance. It doesn't smell too much of one, but I will kind of list in order here the notes I pick up the most. So the one predominant one that I'm picking up the most is the Hero Eau de Parfum. That's the most dominant one to my nose. It's woody, sweet, spicy, resinous, a little synthetic. You get some benzoins, the pine needles, a lot of cedar, a little bit of frankincense spice, which is a great idea for a blend of a Christmas fragrance. Then second to my nose, but it's much more dialed down as opposed to the Hero, is Smoking Hot from Killian. So it's smoky, sweet, fruity, spicy, gourmand. It's got a little bit of that shisha tobacco note, like the apple note also. So it's like an apple hookah type scent. Some cinnamon, a little bit of like bourbon and oak moss. So yeah, that one's second, but that one's really it's really kind of hard to detect, that one. And then the third one mixed in that I really got to work to detect this one is Juniper Sling, which is fresh, spicy, woody, green, citrus. I'm getting a little bit of the juniper berries, a little bit of the spices in this one, and that's about it. Maybe a little bit of the black cherry, but really well done. This is a great idea for a blend, and these 3 together really do provoke like a Christmas feeling to me. And I don't know if I'm going to wear this on Christmas Day. I usually wear Burberry London, but this I may edge it out with this one this year. I don't know. I love this one. Either way, it'll be my Christmas Eve scent, if not that. Great job on this one, Matt. All right, next one up is Milk Patrol. Shout out to the duo Milk Patrol, too. They love that white milk, which is inspired by Diodora di Toscano Bianche Latte. We'll just say it's Bianche Latte, and I'll leave that name out. But yeah, they love that fragrance. So Matt came up with his own twist on it. He's got like 4 or 5 fragrances in this, and it's blended so well I can't really pick up any of them. But what you're getting here is you're getting the regular sweet, gourmand, creamy, powdery like fragrance of the Bianco Latte original. So it's got a little bit of a caramel, vanilla, milk type note is what you're getting there. But he's added a lot of florals, fruits, and citruses into it and made it a little more complex and more of like a fresher spring type fragrance for me. I'll probably wear this a lot in the spring. It'd work good in the fall, but really it's any season would work. You can almost wear this in summer or middle winter too, but I'm probably going to wear it mostly in the spring. So, the prominent note, like I said, is Bianco Latte. And then he's got that banana mixed into it. You get a little bit of the banana notes from it. Some of the tonka bean musk and violet leaf mixed into that. So well blended you can barely pick it up. And then he's got that Joe Loves Joe, which is a citrus, fresh, green, fruity, spicy fragrance. So that's blended in. You can't necessarily pick up that fragrance in particular. And then he's got Tangerine Boy by Fleur mixed in, which is a citrus, fruity, fresh, spicy, and sweet fragrance. So you're getting some of the lemon and tangerine from that, maybe a little bit of the apple and amber notes. And then the last up he's got is Dangerous Complicity from Etat Libre d'Orange. And it's a sweet, floral, powdery, woody, and spicy fragrance. And you maybe get some of the rum, ginger, and coconut from that. All of it is mixed really well, so no one fragrance is dominating this, and makes it really interesting. Really good job on this, and this is a hit too. I love this one. All right, the next one is just a super fresh one. That's the best way to describe it. It's called Uncle Artic. I'll probably wear this for sure in the summer. You could wear it in the spring too. It's just a blend of I don't know how many, 5 or 6 fresh fragrances here. All of them are super fresh. So, of course, you're going to get a super fresh fragrance. None of these is really jumping out to me to pick one that's dominating. Probably the top ones dominating would be the Gin Tonic and Blue Moon Ginger Dash. If I had to pick, it'd be that combination. But it's so well blended that it's really hard to say here. So I'll just kind of run through each scent profile, so you can kind of get an idea what's all thrown in here. So it's the Blue Moon Ginger Dash, like I said, is one of the more dominant ones I'm picking up, but it could be just the overall blend is making it smell like that. But it's fresh, citrus, a little bit aquatic, nice little bit of spice to it. And then Gin Tonic is kind of in that same category as that one or whatever. It's kind of like a fresh citrus, green, woody, synthetic fragrance or whatever. They have a lot of similarities, so those two, that might be the reason they're dominating, because those two have a lot of similarities in scent profiles. And then you got the wood sage and sea salt, so you get a little bit of fresh, aquatic, woody, spicy, citrus notes added into it, which is just kind of on the same page as those two. And then you guys all got to know Jimmy Choo Man Ice. Citrus, fresh, woody, aquatic, and synthetic. So, synthetics really make a fragrance project. So this thing's pretty loud. And then the last one would be Roja Dove Isola Blue, which is another fresh, citrus, spicy green with woods. So all these scent profiles are almost identical. And so when you just combine them, that's why it's hard for me to even pick up which one's dominating. But what happens is you just got a pretty complex, just super fresh fragrance. This is going to be great with some heat on it this summer. And I'm about to wear it to the gym after I get done with this. So can't wait to see how this is going to perform in there. All right, last up is this the Sky Keeper, which is a clone of Dragon from Bodacia the Victorious. Now, I haven't smelled the original, but I would like to, because I love this. This is a great fragrance. It's unisex, leaning maybe slightly feminine. It's amber, warm, spicy, smoky, some florals, sort of balsamic, a little bit of musk and powder in it as it dries down. And then at the total dry down, you start picking up more of the vanilla, citrus, and cinnamon. Yeah, it's really nice. Not really like anything else I've smelled. Pretty unique. Does have a little bit of ties to BR540, but barely. That's just because of the saffron, people will say that. But it's definitely got a lot of Middle Eastern flair to it, which I like. I really like Middle Eastern fragrances. So I may have to track down a sample of this. I think this one's real expensive. Not sure. I didn't really look into too much of that. But yeah, I love this. As usual, another great haul from Mirror Image. And when I worked at Honda, it was a Japanese company. So they had a term called Kaizen, which is a Japanese philosophy from like continual improvement in working practices, personal efficiency, etc. So, they were always working on improving. And in the auto industry, you have to, because it's a super competitive industry. So you have to be continually improving. Well, Matt is doing Kaizen too, because like on this one here, now he's got some kind of like sleeve that went over the whole bottle to kind of protect it a little bit more and keep it from leaking if it were to leak. And he's always like asking me about, what do you think of these caps or these sprayers or these bottles and stuff. So he's just constantly working on ideas and doing things to continually improve. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see that. And my whole career, that was a whole philosophy that Honda was based on. I think more so in the beginning. I think maybe they've got away from that a little bit lately. But anyways, if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and comment. That helps the algorithm. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch.